What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 1's and 2's underground part of the Underground Sound. I am DJ Exec. I'm pretty sure y'all know that already. So, I'm going into about my 10th day of being sick here. So you're gonna hear my voice crack a little bit. I swear I'm way past puberty. You can see all the gray hair on me. So it's just whatever got me. It's kind of like holding on. I don't feel like truly like fever-ish or anything like that, but it's definitely making me a little bit weaker and everything like that. So as much as I would love to say that this is episode 19, it is not. This is a supplemental episode. This is going to be the best of rock episode for two reasons. One is that I'm restructuring the website and I'm getting another URL. PulseMediaMag.com was a good idea, but everything is just kind of like clumped all into one there, right? So the Underground Sound will come back with a brand new URL and with a brand new website for everything that's going on there. So they're going to transition. Everybody that's submitting will, when that launches, will actually pick up and record episode 19. For right now, Best of Rock is going to be today. The second reason for that also is that everybody that had submitted music prior to the show kind of like going on YouTube just kind of want to get their music out there as well. So we're gonna push through this rather quickly. Going to try and make the 1's and 2's a weekly thing again. Once again, that's all just really going to depend on work schedule and the time that we're actually putting into filming, recording all this stuff, right? So filming is way done and over with, right? So listen, let's kick the show off. Let's get it going. This is a good one from our friend Slow Walk here from the UK. This one is called Sherlock Holmes Would Know.
I wanna be the smartest guy in the room. I wanna pick up on all your clues. Well, Sherlock Holmes would know. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes would know. I really wanna know where you were last night, and if you were doing something not quite right. Well, Sherlock Holmes would know. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes would know. I wanna solve the mystery of the guy next door who leaves his rubbish by our door. Well, Sherlock Holmes would know. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes would know. And why his bloody dog always leaves a mess, and how do I get the little shit to confess? Well, Sherlock Holmes would know. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes would know. He know it! And here I stand without a fucking clue. A thousand mysteries inside of you. The only thing that's left for me to do is wonder what the hell Sherlock Holmes would do. Elementary problems get me down like all your friends really in town. Well, Sherlock Holmes would know. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes would know. And when you don't talk, I can work out what's wrong. I'm not even as smart as John Watson. Well, Sherlock Holmes would know. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes would know. He know it. And here I stand without a fucking clue. A thousand mysteries inside of you. The only thing that's left for me to do is wonder what the hell Sherlock Holmes would do. If I was Sherlock, I'd examine all the clues, and with my superior intellect, I simply would deduce statue no longer love me. Your friends are not in town. You're sleeping with our neighbor with his rubbish and his hound, and you're fucking Moriarty. To him it's just a game. You're fucking Moriarty, and I'm gonna lose again. You're fucking Moriarty. To him it's just a game. Yes, you're fucking Moriarty, and I'm gonna lose again. I'm gonna fall again. Oh no, I wanna break the case, I wanna be famous, I wanna take opium to make me think like Sherlock Holmes would know. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes would know. I want a rich father who doesn't care, a violin, psychic and theatrical flair. Well, Sherlock Holmes would know. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes would know. He know it. But here I stand without a fucking clue, standing looking homeless right in front of you. Yeah, here I stand without a fucking clue, still wondering what the hell Sherlock Holmes would do. Oh no.
Our friend Slow Walk right there from the UK with love. That was Sherlock Holmes Would Know. Sherlock Holmes Would Know, actually, when I was first starting this thing out, like a year and a half ago. My goodness, I can't believe time flies. Time really does fly. So it's like a year and a half ago that I was starting this whole podcast project out and everything like that. And Slow Walk was one of the first people to contact me, and that was one of the first songs that I heard from him. And fantastic song. I think he's got a groovy style and a really good sense of humor. He's got a little YouTube thing going on. He's been off YouTube for a bit. We haven't been able to locate him, but he does still have his old stuff on his YouTube channel. If you don't know where those are, in the link description, in the video description below. My goodness, there will be a link there. You see what I'm talking about? Moving on to another friend of the show here. Older submission from somebody that's sponsored the show many a times, Nathan Brashear, Monsters Are Real. This one is called The Carpenter and the Seamstress. Check it out.
The searing pain helps me clear my mind.
The Carpenter and the Seamstress right there from Nathan Brashear Monsters are real. I was going to say thank you for that submission, but what I really wanted to say was it's been nice to see Nathan grow in his music, because when I initially started talking with him, he was just a rookie. He had just kind of like, started out with building music, putting everything together, and now he's like flourished into this full-fledged musician, and I'm very happy for him. And he's boasting lots of numbers on Spotify, and he's creating a following, I should say, on Instagram, and he's got everything going there. So congrats to Nathan. Thank you very much for that submission in the past, and we look forward to a longer career in the future, obviously, and he may have a Christmas gift coming your way as well, so stay tuned for that. Make sure that if you are not subscribed to the channel, you do subscribe, and please, obviously, like and share, and as Carlos would say on this portion of it, let's get your music out there. Another good friend to the show from the very beginning has been Jamie Salazar. Jamie Salazar is the group Within Me. I'm going to consider it rock because I consider Depeche Mode rock, right? So Jamie Salazar, Within Me, definitely has that kind of like that vibe going on where it's kind of close to Depeche Mode with the 80s synths and everything like that. We had a nice interview, and we actually hit Google's algorithm for the first time with that one. So if you check out these numbers over here, traffic sources, as you can see, suggested videos 91.2, YouTube advertising 2.7, other YouTube features 1.6, and this interview in itself with Jamie had garnished, check this out right here, 99.8 hours of watch time. Look at that, 79.8, more than usual. Wow. Garnished 4.9 thousand views, 4.2 thousand more than usual, and it's gotten 4,884 views since that video debuted. But the interesting thing about that is we actually hit Google's algorithm pretty frequently. We just don't hit it in those types of numbers. We don't get 91%. Usually it's about like 2 or 3 or 4%, which has been helping the channel grow. And I got to thank everybody also just for sharing and posting on social media and everything like that. Like, hey, I was on the Underground Sound, and here's their link. Check out their channel. We've been having a lot of subscriptions coming in from that, and I think today we're up to something like 630, 640 subscribers. I have yet to check the latest out from the YouTube channel, but I want to thank everybody for that, for making us popular and keeping us growing here and everything like that, because we do have a genuine passion for getting the indie music out there. But getting back to the show here, just talking about Within Me, James Salazar, since this is the best of rock, we can only say with 4,884 views, this is going to be one of the best of rock songs. This one is actually called What's the Concept? Check it out. The show continues. I had to go throw on a hoodie because it's like 70. I have the thermostat set at like 75 degrees in here, and it's like getting chilly now. And it's just 75's not that chilly. Once again, it's just, you'll have to forgive me for today's kind of like absent-mindedness. There we go. But within me, right there with What's the Concept, we also have from Jamie Cirrus, and we have Skywalker, and we have Right Meow, Blood on the IV. Lots of great music from within me, Jamie Salazar. I want to thank you for being a longtime friend of the show. I'm glad that we did finally get around to that interview. Not only because hopefully it was beneficial to you in some way as well, but it was definitely gave me a bit of a kick in the ass and lit an all new fire up under my ass. I don't want this to seem like there's a lot of favoritism going on or anything like that, because I keep on saying good friend to the show, good friend to the show, good friend to the show. But please understand that when artists have submissions, they have questions, what's going to happen, and and how does this work, and so on and so forth. And I carve out a little bit of time to chat via email with everybody. There are a few artists that I have swapped phone numbers with and everything like that. We are pretty good friends up to this point and everything. So there's no favoritism going on here. I'm thinking that this is going to be Best of Rock Volume 1 because we have a lot of rock submissions, a lot of them. We really do. And the next show or the show after that for the Underground Sound, we are going to bring back the Spotify playlist, and we're going to be doing kind of like a songs that we love. Bah, it's going to go like that. I got to keep that sound effect because it's going to go bah, and then that person will be playlisted into our Spotify playlist. And obviously, as the show keeps growing and everything keeps on becoming more popular, then that will translate over to the Spotify playlist. We're going to push that a bit heavily, and just one thing that we can do to get a little bit more engagement here with the channel. We not only have the musicians here, but we do have fans as well. So if you are a fan and you are listening to this, then please, by all means, hop into the video description below. Find the artist with this music that you have heard here. Click on their link. Go visit and like their stuff, for crying out loud. If you're a fan, like it. See? Nobody's asking you to buy merch or do any of that kind of stuff. Just go on their page, on their Instagram, on their Spotify, and wherever you may go, just hop on there and just show some love. Right now, from Texas, a group that I liked in the very beginning, pushing out this song, which really reminded me of this kind of like Soundgarden, Faith No More kind of style, a little bit Megadeth-ish, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, it was like a nice infusion of everything. This one is called Engage and is by Astasis.
Digital pleasure to
This is the music you're looking for. It's for crying out loud. That was one for all my for all my fellow Star Wars nerds out there. I got the hoodie on my head now because I turned the AC off, and now it just kind of feels like it's getting colder still. But hey, let's pump the show on right here because Astasis right there with Engage. That was one of my top favorite kind of like songs. I don't want to say like top or anything like that because I do like all the music that comes in here to the 1's and 2's and to the underground sound. But that one from the time that I heard it just about a year and a half ago again, that one went onto my personal Spotify playlist and it's kind of like been there ever since. So great song, Engage, once again by Astasis, our friends from Texas right over there. Moving on. We're just gonna keep this thing going. Let's take a listen to this one. This one is called BEE Free, and it's by Nixon.
That's what she likes. And with every sunrise comes another fight.
Nixon right there with Be Free. Great rock song. Again, this is why it's called the Best of Rock Volume 1. I'm sure it's going to be Volume 1. Right now, let's take this over to a submission that we had also early on in the days of this kind of like podcast, just like building and starting up and everything like that. This one is called The Gardens of Marrakesh, and it's by the Strange Seas. Check it out. The Gardens of Marrakesh right there by the Strange Seeds. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that one to see if YouTube considers that image phonographic. Trying to mince words here, obviously, but yeah, I mean, it's a piece of art, so I don't see why it would be. It's not like there's anything really going on there, but just in case, I'll just keep my eye on it over there. Gardens of Marrakesh by the Strange Seeds. I've been watching tutorials on how to make videos better and everything like that. So how do you guys like my style of YouTube video editing? Let me know. Comment in the comment. let me know in the comments down below if you actually get to this portion of the video and everything like that, right? So, man, hoodie off, getting a little warmer. The music is getting hotter, as you can imagine here, as you've been hearing here, obviously, right? So stay tuned to the Underground Sound, obviously, for music like this in the future, and you know, we're not one specific genre. We are all genres kind of like wrapped into one. We do like all music, and we appreciate all music. Right now, let's go. Before the thunderstorm rolls in here, this is The Kraken by Under the Gallows.
Shot across the bow, esoteric in the way it took me down. It manifested out of thin air. You can't fathom the depths that I've been, but it's way too deep. The deep blue sea. You're coming with me. Wave after wave, I started to drown. The storm kept growing, I saw evil abound. I cried out and yelled up to the sky. On a drifter, you floated on by. The craft weighed anchor and pulled up ahead. I had no idea if you left me for dead. So I reached out and grabbed it from the tide. When I climbed up, something struck me in the side. And it's way too deep. This deep blue sea. You think I'll sink, but you're coming with me. Out of the darkness, I saw it appear. The monstrous creature up from its lair. It wrecked your vessel, left you gasping for air. Your captain's gone, what to do next?
From Denton, Texas, that was Under the Gallows with The Kraken. Thank you very much for that one. And obviously, there's a lot more on this artist on slaps.com. The link is in the video description below. Want to thank you for that one again and again and again. The Best of Rock episode is now on, song 8. So that was song 7. Now we have song 8 coming up. Song 8 coming up is a song by a band called Your Machine. Your Machine has a very interesting kind of like backstory to it, going from prison to the pandemic to kind of like coming together and forming sounds together and everything like that. We did have an interview up on the Tampa Bay Pulse Radio.com website. It will be back up again on the new Underground Sound website, so don't fear. The link to the band will be in the description below in either case, so you can get to know a little bit about them and hear some of their music. But for right now, this one is Without You.
Here without you, without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you, without you. I can't believe it, that you would abandon me. Fuck all of your reasons, I lost my shit. You know I didn't mean it. Now I see it. You run and repeat it, and I can't take it back. So in the past is where we'll leave it. So there you go. Oh, you can't make a wife out of a hoe. No, I'll never find the words to say I'm sorry, but I'm scared to be alone. You cut out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally. Left here without you, without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you, without you. Oh, 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 oh. Without you, without you. Oh, 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 oh. Without you, without you. It's gonna be hard here on my own, even harder to let you go. I really wish that we could have got this right. So there you go. You can't make a wife out of a hoe. No, I'll never find the words to say I'm sorry, but I'm scared to be alone. You cut out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally. Left here without you, without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly be like without you, without you. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Without you, without you.
That was Your Machine, Without You. It's a great rendition of that song. Thank you very much for that submission, obviously, in the past, because this is, again, kind of like the Best of Rock going on. Not really rock in the traditional sense rock, but it's rock, got the guitar in there and everything like that. Once again, good story behind the band, good story behind his formation and everything like that. I'm pretty sure that you could hear the rain pelting on my window over here. So just kind of like moving ahead, moving forward, moving on and moving on. Right now, this is an artist I got in contact with, probably about a year ago, maybe a little bit more. But that's neither here nor there, because I think it's a fantastic young man where the music industry is concerned. So he's working with a producer to kind of like trying to tweak the music and everything like that. But here we go. This is Cole Swallow with Set It Off.
No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. When I'm alone, I tell myself to walk away. It's all you ever have to do. You complicated everything. I'm alone, so away. Don't want to do anything. You're somebody, someone else, and everything I should have saw. You showed me nothing, you set me off. You set it off, you set it off, you set it off. I guess you knew before you came. It's no stranger in the dark. You every time we look the same. I guess you knew before you came. It's no stranger in the dark. You knew exactly where to aim. Yeah.
Cole Swallow right there with Set It Off. Thank you very much, young man, by any meaning of the word. Thank you for that submission. Cole is a young guy, 2021 when we first talked, and Cole is an Alabama native, so he's got kind of like limited resources going on as to his music venues and things of that sort. But but he's trying to to kind of like pump up his image. So let's help Cole out. Get into the video descriptions below, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you can right over there. Let's help him, I should say, get into the to the limelight, which is something that we're fond of doing here at the Underground Sound. So we got one more song to go today. My goodness, once again, time flies when you're having fun. But oh, wait, see, I almost forgot this. With Cole, we also had an interview. So if you go into the interview series, you find the Cole Swallow interview, you'll be able to get a lot more. You'll be able to get to know a lot more about him right over there. The last song of the day. I will be definitely posting text tracks today. I'm at home, it's raining, I'm kind of, I'm sick, so I'm going to get those posted today, text tracks, and I'll explain those as I go along, but be sure to stay tuned to the channel because those uploads will be coming shortly after this one. So text tracks, first two, will be coming up shortly after this video is uploaded. But for right now, to say our farewell, well, I'll be back to say farewell after the song, but to say our farewell, this is Strays of the World with My Siren.
We touch and it begins.
I never was the kind of
That was Strays of the World with My Siren. Thank you very much for that song. We hope to hear more in the future. Obviously, I have one more here from Strays of the World. However, as you can see, the hoodie is now off because now I've been feeling hot underneath this. So it's time to bring this to a close seriously because I still got 2 more segments to do here. Might actually be 1 more segment because Carlos Fandango still needs to get back to me with a video file, and then we're gonna go from there. But for now, it is Saturday, September 17th, 2022. I want to wish everybody a great evening, and thank you for joining us, and thank you to all the new subscribers who have jumped on board, and thank you to all the subscribers that have been here from the get-go. We will continue to give you our thoughts and bring you the music that we love. And by all means, if you want to submit your music, then well, you'll have to wait until the new website is up, but you can always get in touch with me. My email will be in the video description below. Other than that, take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye bye.